Welcome to NRN In the Mix, where we serve up the top food service stories.
So this is gonna be good.
Coming up today, Starbucks' big CEO switch.
Starbucks' CEO Laxman Narasimhan is now stepping down.
It really took the industry by surprise that Starbucks hired Brian Niccol as CEO.
A tough economy.
It was a little bit of a bloodbath.
Yikes.
A tech-driven frenzy.
Some more companies are jumping into the software solutions fray, some from some surprising places.
And a trending plant-based item.
I have long argued that the future of plant-based food lies in plants.
It's all plant-based.
Not analogs or anything, just plants.
Let's get started. Starbucks just named a new CEO, Brian Niccol, the man credited with driving up Chipotle stock. So how'd he do it? Let's turn to NRN's editorial director, Sam Okus, for the details.
So Niccol was the CEO at Taco Bell prior to joining Chipotle. He became CEO at Chipotle in 2018 after 3 successful years as Taco Bell's CEO. And when he made that transition, there was no surprise to it. There were rumors that he would be the best fit for the job for Chipotle, which had gone through an E. coli outbreak in 2015, had gone through leadership shakeups, and was looking for a spark. Brian Niccol made a lot of sense at that time, and so that move was made, and in 2018, he took the reins of Chipotle. Chipotle has since gone on a tear. They really ramped up digital ordering and digital operations. They really streamlined operations and kitchens. They found ways to really improve efficiencies in the Chipotle restaurants. They also were maniacal about throughput and getting customers through the doors and minimizing all of the friction, as Brian Niccol always likes to say. So I would assume that he's probably going to focus on that as one of his highest priorities when he takes over in September, trying to remove that friction, trying to make some efficiencies in the kitchen at Starbucks, trying to speed things up, create better throughput. And then also I would expect that the Starbucks does have a lot of drive-thrus, but I would really expect to see a lot more smaller prototypes, smaller units for Starbucks with drive-thru as a priority.
Thanks, Sam. The news comes as the industry wrestles with a tough economy. Let's turn to NRN's Alicia Kelso to learn more. Alicia, you're digging into the second quarter earnings. What have you found out?
What I can tell you at this point is that the reports look an awful lot like the first quarter. And I stress that word awful. In this case, there were a handful of winners. I'm thinking Texas Roadhouse, Chipotle, and Wingstop, among a couple of others. But largely, it was a little bit of a bloodbath. Negative same-store sales across segments, casual and quick service, including Bellwether McDonald's, which reported its first negative same-store sales decline since the pandemic in 2020. What is happening here, essentially, high menu prices throughout the past several quarters have taken their toll, and lower income consumers are choosing to forgo restaurants in favor of cooking at home. That's the gist that we've got. Hopefully, third quarter things turn around a little bit. We have a value war at play. That is a new strategy. So stay tuned here, and we'll obviously keep you posted.
Thanks, Alicia. And in these tough times, software solutions are hot again. You might recall back in 2011 when Mark Anderson said software will eat the world. Well, as NRN's Joanna Fantozzi reports, it's definitely eating the food service industry. Joanna, what do you have for us?
Let's talk about food service technology. It's a pretty crowded space at the moment, and there are more mergers, acquisitions, and fundraising rounds announced every day. Most recently, I wrote about food software adjacent companies, Virtual Dining Concepts, and Blackbird Labs, which are both known for their ghost kitchens and digital loyalty programs, respectively, getting into the tech solution space for the first time. I guess as long as you have a unique product, for example, Blackbird Labs' digital automated check settlement technology, no QR code required, then the more the merrier, I guess.
Thanks, Joanna. And finally, Carl Jr.'s is turning heads with his zucchini sandwich. What does this say about the plant-based movement? Let's turn to NRN's Brett Thorne for more.
It's called the Fried Zucchini Star, and it uses the chain's existing fried zucchini side and puts it on a seeded bun with American cheese, lettuce, tomatoes, sliced onion, dill pickles, mayonnaise, and special sauce. It's also the same build as the Beyond Famous Star, but that item was quietly removed from Carl's Jr.'s lineup in April. That removal comes in the face of declining sales of plant-based meat and seafood analogs, which decreased by 13% in dollar terms and 26% in unit terms between 2021 and 2023, according to the Good Food Institute. I have long argued that the future of plant-based food lies in plants. Not analogs or anything, just plants. And maybe Carl's Jr. has decided the same thing.
So that's a wrap for NRN's In the Mix. For more coverage like this, head to nrn.com. Till next time, I'm Diana Blass.